Many of the Americans stuck in the middle of the escalating war are seeing their plans change day by day. One of them is a San Francisco coffee shop owner who is trying to put his wait time to good use. NBC Bay Area's Kris Sanchez is live for us this midday with the effort to help. Kris?
Hi there, Marcus. We've been talking with Manny, you could tell, for days now. And in fact, we were talking with him this morning as he got an email from the U.S. State Department saying there was a plan to get him and other Americans like him out. That statement reads in part, "We plan to offer transit options beginning on Friday, October 13th, but it will take some period of time to schedule everyone seeking to depart." The statement goes on to say, if you choose to take this departure assistance, transportation will be by air to Athens or Frankfurt or sea from Haifa to Cyprus. You will not be able to choose your destination. We will assign you to the next available flight or ship. You should be prepared to depart within 8 to 12 hours of receiving notice of your booking. Manny tells me he is torn between relief and sadness.
Nervous to figure out how I'm going to leave. A little relieved that there's a path for American citizens. And also really sad right now because I just said goodbye to my sisters and my parents and I miss them and I'm afraid, I don't know. It's weird to leave them in a country at war.
And he says his sisters, his parents will not leave Israel. Now, while awaiting that plan to leave Israel, this is how Manny was spending his time in a restaurant, helping to prepare food for soldiers and civilians alike. He had been visiting family when the war started, including his cousin Stav, who is a fellow cafe owner who is now preparing to deploy as part of Israel's battle against Hamas. That is something Manny's own father did during the Yom Kippur War 50 years ago. The U.S. now joins a list of countries offering their citizens a path out of the war zone. Poland, Germany, Australia, Canada are also doing the same. And this is a critical option as U.S. commercial airlines have suspended service through at least the end of the month. And the foreign flights that remain are booked solid, as Manny found, or they have been canceled. His was on hold for tomorrow. Now, it's interesting that Manny says that even though he was in a war-torn country, he really did feel a sense of solidarity and safety being among people who support him and who are like-minded. He said he's worried about coming back to the Bay Area because as inclusive as San Francisco is and the Bay Area at large, he's gotten hate messages via social media, including one that he read me that he said, "I wouldn't mind if Manny was taken hostage by Hamas." He says it may be just a troll on X, but it's still something that's weighing on his mind. Marcus?
We can all understand that. Kris Sanchez for us this midday. Kris, thank you.